Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. Say, on this final day of 2022, I just wanted to thank you all for helping me grow my little channel. I have been told that if you do lots of videos that people like and you get subscribers, you can grow your channel. So I've been trying really hard doing videos and hoping it's content that people like. And one of the most favorite things I had enjoyed making this year, I only have a few of these left here, are these little folios using junk mail and envelopes. This is the one I just did yesterday. And then this blue one is a big old flip one. And there's a couple more that I did videos on that are in the list below. So as a final hurrah, I decided to dig out some more envelopes, which I have all kinds of envelopes. And I was looking around for a paper to cover them with, and I noted that Robin at Daisy Journal Company, each month, she's gracious enough to give us a freebie with 25 digital pages. And this one I couldn't pass. It's Forest Fairies. And you know me and my fairy. If you look down below, I have a playlist of all the fairy items I made this year. So here's just a sample of some of the ephemera because I've cut up. I couldn't wait, so I'll show you what the paper looks like. But here's a few pictures of the ephemera, like little pockets. I printed things smaller. These I'm going to use for belly bands or page toppers. Some postcards, and some bigger postcards. There's more. There's 25 sheets, like I said. The pages that I already cut up for today's project, we'll just do a quick flip through. Okay? So, yes, they're fairy formatted. And what I did was I already cut them for my envelopes and numbered them. You know how Sparkle does that. But then I added some background pages because I needed longer pages. And these are only 8.5 by 11. And if they're a pattern, you got to cut them orientation-wise. So these backgrounds happen to blend in nicely, I thought. So let's get to some of the pages. So like here's a fairy with a butterfly, and there's a bunny, but I cut off his eye because he was looking at me funny. And just so pretty. I just love the colors. And we don't have winter here, so this works perfect for me. There is one of these peacock feathers, and I do have live peacock feathers. Well, they're not live, but they're real. And I'm going to try to incorporate them in here somehow. Here's another little fairy with her, looks like her little light or a parasol. Some pretty flowers. Oops, I think that's upside down. Some more fillers. Yeah, so they were too short for most of my envelopes. So that's when I incorporated the other background paper. But there's so much here to choose from, and I think it's going to be cute when it's all put together. So I don't want to mess these up because I have these all sort of put together here. So we'll save these for now. We'll save our backgrounds and our ephemera for now. And what I did was I took like, I don't know, 10, 12 envelopes. And this time I just wanted it to be simple. So first I was just going to hinge them together with, not duct tape, masking tape, but I didn't like that. So I'm going back and just using my medical tape. That's tried and true for me, and it works. So I incorporated where I wanted to put some little slips. And I used window, whatever. I didn't cut them. I just added them. So these are numbered as well. And then we're going to We're going to tape these in. This is going to be a signature. That's just to remind me. And then this has a flip here. And this has a top flip. So I used all different size envelopes. So, yeah, let's just finish putting them together. 2, 3. Why is this one's hanging up for some reason? Let me see. It's clear there. It's clear here. I think it just got a little tear here, so I might have to reinforce that. Let's just reinforce it. And I love this medical tape because it doesn't show, except when it gets a piece of hair under it. Or something under it. So let's see if we can grab that. Well, I don't know where it is, and I don't like it, so it's going. That's just the way Sparkle is. If I don't like it, it's got to go. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. As we're going along here, if we need to reinforce anything, now is a good time to do it. 7, 8, 9, 10. So just decide where you want these. Let's take this. And just leave it a little space. Nine. We're not gonna put tape here yet. 12 and 13. I like to just flip it over and okay, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is the back. So let's see how this sits now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, So we're going to have to go on the other side now. So let's just open it up to the middle. And let's just make sure everything is secure, okay? So we're going to go backwards here. Now, you could have made hinges. I did not want to do that today. Paper hinges. This will be just fine. Okay, so this, you don't want to, going backwards. Like that. Got that. Got that. I'm just checking. I think I should put one on here. Yeah. Get all your window dressing, all your preparation work done, then it'll be easy peasy to finish it, okay? Alright, let's see. It's getting puffy now, huh? So, the front, 1, 2, 3. And this will be your little book in here. Okay. So we will reinforce this. I like to reinforce it before we put the paper down. This flips out. This flips up. And I didn't care how battered the envelopes were or anything. I just glued them where they needed to be glued. And called it a day. Now for this, in the front, I put a piece of a mail in here to give it some meat. And I was thinking for the cover, I'm not sure about the cover yet, but I was thinking of doing something like this. This will have to be cut because I cut this after I made this. Something like this, glued back here. And then this will be shortened. I don't know. Maybe a tie here that comes to the front. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. So we have this now. And we're going to ink. This has a little bit of that card sticking out. So let's just trim that. So everything's going to get inked. And then if I want to stitch around each page, that'll take a bit, but I might go off camera and do that. And then we'll add our papers. and then we'll embellish. So I think on this one I want to round all my corners. So let's do that before we sew or ink. Yeah, so I just use, how many envelopes do we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we used 9 envelopes on this one today. Oh my goodness, I think this was one of the most favorite things I did all year. But I think I need an intervention because I keep wanting to make them. Oops. I'm doing a couple of them together because it's thinner paper in here. So I don't like to get caught tearing my paper or if it's too light. Okay. Sometimes I just leave my edges. And sometimes I say, no. I'm going to have to load up my sewing machine. I'm sure my bobbin's not going to hold enough thread for all of this. So there is the base of your Flippy journal, and they are so fun, and I just like it because we're using up stuff that we have. I'm not going to bother putting things in these envelopes, but you could if you wanted. I'm just going to cover everything. So let me go ahead and start inking. I'll ink. Hope you're all having a good day. I want to get all these seams inked as well. And I'm going in a little bit because I'm sure my paper will absorb some of this. Yeah. So I'm going to leave you and I will be back. Okay, so I'm back and I'm just going to cut these strings off. I'm not tying them or anything. I'm just going to enjoy the process of how they are. going to be poking out a little bit and stuff. Okay, so I have this little brother sewing machine, and it worked beautifully today. Thank you. But this is a favorite stitch I have. The machine only cost me like, I don't know, less than $80, but it's got 17 little stitches, and I happen to like this one. I just put it on the sides. I want to put some lace and stuff in here. So since I'm doing this as I go and I don't really have anything specific in mind, like I wanted to put lace on this page, I decided I'm just going to do the edges of the envelopes. So that's what I did. And yes, remarkably, there were no issues, which doesn't happen a lot for Sparkle. Usually when I'm sewing, I run into something. And since I've only sewn on paper, I don't know how to sew on fabric. This is pretty funny. But I said one day, I want to learn to sew in my journals. So I think that has a nice little finish here. That's okay. Like I said, that these ends are sticking out. That's okay. I want to cut them off. And I had messed up on the front, so it is what it is. Okay, so we're all stitched for work stitching now, and we're all inked. And like I said, I already cut out some papers that hopefully we're going to be able to use. But I know I'm going to have to make some adjustments because I like to put my paper beneath my stitches. So yeah, we're going to I'm going to be back. I'm going to go cut a few of my sheets so that I could start putting these in. And you all don't need to see me do this. What I'm concerned about, because I rounded my corners, I think I'm going to round the edges here too. So I'm just putting them together so then this will go in here. Okay? So I can either prep a few pages here on camera just so you can watch and know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. So you want to go there. It doesn't have to be let's see what happens when I do this. Yeah, so this needs to be cut there, and there. So I'm going to go off camera and do this because I don't want to just drive everybody batty. So I'm going to go cut my papers, and then I will come back. I don't want to cut the bird, so. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So let's put these two down. And then when I come back, I'll have some pages done. This one's not juicing out very good. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to go put my pages on and then I'll come back. So I'll see you all in a few minutes. Okay, my friends. This is how far we have. This is going to go on here, I believe, after I put my signature in. Put this here, and we've got all our papers in. And this is where our signature is going to go, in here. And I just have some lace here. And then we have some flips. So it's all ready to be decorated and finished. But I think I'm going to do that on the next video. Or I will work on it, and I have to cut out my embellishments. So I'm going to work on that off camera. I got to build my signature cover, and I'm going to use my coffee dyed paper and things like that. And I will, of course, round the edges on this as well. So that's going to go in here. And when that's all sewed in, then I will put this piece of lace fabric on it, because I think that looks pretty cool. So I want to put some tabs and some, maybe take some ruffles. I don't know if I have any that will coordinate with this, but you know, add in some ruffles, but they have to be the right colors. I might have to make some. Because I don't think I have the right colors. And I want them to be short. Okay, like this. So like if this was up here, then I'd want to put one down here. Yeah, I don't think I have the right colors. So let me think about that, okay? Because I can just make some of these. These are not hard to make. Here's just a short one. And just put them in my book like this. So I like this. I don't know where I got the silver. But, yeah. So, let me play around with some embellishments, and I'll probably be back next week. So you all have a happy New Year today, New Year's Eve, and a happy New Year tomorrow on Sunday. And then, yeah, I'll be back with you all next year. Thanks again for all your support. God bless.